I love that.
It's the best noise.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Mine's so boring. It's just a spin off top. ASMR.
Not the same.
I know.
Didn't really do it for me. Anyways, hello guys. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Taylor.
I'm Sam.
And this is the One Thing About Us podcast. In case you forgot, I just feel like for a little bit we just have to give you a reminder.
Yeah, we're going to be kind of annoying with like the name for a while.
I just feel like you just need to remember. And if you're like, what? Formerly F Word podcast, now One Thing About Us. You know, just in case you missed a little bit. Just in case you're behind.
Yeah, which you shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be, of course not, because we gained some Instagram followers.
Dude, yeah.
The Instagram posts have been shared like crazy because Sam's just being
love it.
a little meme creator.
Dude, I'm so unfiltered with those too. Like, I love it. Like, there's literally nothing holding me back from being absolute feral with those memes. Like, one of the most recent ones when it was like, my boyfriend was picking my nose and I was like, it quoted me of being like, babe, like, oh my God, like, where did you learn to use your fingers like that? And it's him sticking his finger up my nose.
Yeah, we also posted some of our boyfriends just absurd text to us.
Yeah.
Like, they had really no say in that. I was just like, we're posting our text on
Oh, I
the
did
podcast.
not even ask for like.
Oh, I didn't ask. I like had to tell him because it was so funny. And
Me
he was
too.
just like laughing at it. Like, he didn't care.
Which, speaking of, I have a new listener weekly.
Yes, you do.
I literally felt so lucky that my boyfriend wasn't listening, and now he listens. So, hi. I told him I was going to give him a little shout out on that one. I got so far.
You did get really far.
Yeah, I just told him it was for the girls and that he probably wouldn't be into anything. And then I think he just listened last week when we rebranded, and he was like, damn, like, I actually liked it. I'm going to start listening. Like, fuck.
Liked it. I mean, I would listen to my boyfriend's podcast too.
Yeah.
Considering I want to know everything going on in his brain. Because I talk on here and I don't think anyone's listening.
Yeah. No.
In the beginning, I feel like I do.
I think
feel
it's only the girls. Like, the girls. This is for the girls.
But
I can't.
I think no one's listening. In the beginning, I'm like, okay, putting on a show. Give me 10 minutes. And I just feel like we're sitting here talking.
Yeah.
And I really forget that it's going on the internet and people are going to hear it.
Especially now that we record on Mondays and literally we're going to talk about the weekend for the first time.
Yeah, guys, I wanted to talk. So the premise of this whole episode is how annoying football is. And I literally was like, oh my God, football. And Sam was like, don't talk about it. I want to talk about it on the podcast. And I've been holding it in all day because all I did yesterday was bitch on the couch.
No, I didn't even bitch. I was just pouting. I was like,
No,
I fucking hate my life.
I bitched. Like, and we'll talk about it because we both love a little bit of football.
Yeah.
But it's truly out of hand.
No, it was from 11 in the morning to like 9 p.m.
No, it's not okay. It's literally not okay. And just like as a country, everyone needs to take a step back. And I have notes. Like, I'm really prepared to like really.
You know what's sad is last weekend, I'm pretty sure, because we did the fall like rundown of how excited we are for fall with football season and like how we can't wait. Bro, I literally jinxed myself.
See, but the proper amount. Why can't we do one game Saturday? One college game?
Yeah.
One NFL game?
Yeah.
Why is there 30?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Anyways, before we start fucking talking shit and literally complaining about football, 100%. Let's talk about
one thing about
us.
One thing about us. I have so many things about me.
Yeah, well, what's the one you have for this week?
So the one I have for this week is related to like both my jobs, and I just realized that one thing about me is I'm a fucking social media expert. I just realized, like, I think just like talking to people that aren't other like influencers or like you, who like we just kind of think what we do is very normal and common knowledge, like talking to other people at work and like giving out my ideas and getting back like, oh my God, that's such a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you. Like, I just feel very like, I do know what I'm talking about.
And you get like the back ends. Like,
oh my God, I know
you get back end info now.
Y'all.
Not only are you like the influencer, but you're also like the one that's doing the emailing.
I know.
I don't even know how much I can say, but
no, I do everything. Like, if it involves social media, I have done and do literally everything. Like, if it's something that occurs on social media, I do it. So I literally know the business side, the influencer side, like contract, brief. Like, I literally do everything. But it's just cool, like, get it, like, I don't know. I literally feel like a freaking social media expert. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I know freaking Instagram and TikTok better than like the whole freaking world. But it's just fun having so many ideas that like, because we're both like so good at it and have been successful with it that, yeah, like I said, like to us it's normal, but they really are like we're both very smart at this.
Mhm.
And getting like the validation from other people, like, oh my God, that's such a good idea. I'm like,
Yeah.
I am. Yeah. I'm like, I'm so good at this. You're
Yeah, I feel
right.
like, especially with social media, anyone that's listening that wants to do social media, one thing you need to know is there is a difference between like influencing your audience and just being like an eye, like a catching eye, if that makes sense. Because there are so many content creators in so many different spaces that you just get the following because you gain the eye. But can you actually influence? Can you actually like build like not like a cult following, but like a group of people like we have now with our fucking podcasts of people that actually enjoy like engaging with your shit.
Yeah, and I think realizing like how much I really like marketing and like brand identity, and it's just really fun. I just love marketing and I like love social media, and I'd like to say I'm very good at it, and I'm very good at it through just in-person work and not through college. So I get that question a lot of people asking me how to get started into doing this. This is a very creative business. Make a portfolio, show people how you work. I made a bomb ass portfolio, which I was actually thinking, I don't know how to do this. If I could find a way to like sell a template of the portfolio that I did for that job, like, I mean, I would like try to get that to you guys, but I really don't know how to do that. But yeah, like go for it. If you think they have the eye for it, go for it, because it's fun as fuck and I love it. I just love my job.
Yeah. My one thing about me is that I care so much about my hormone health. Like as of it's been 1 year since we've been up birth control. So like I have just been loving reading little articles. Like sometimes I end up on like little things on TikTok of just scrolling through like hormone health TikToks. But specifically, I realized I love the Vitex Berry supplement that I've been taking. I stopped taking that for like 3 months, like in the middle of the summer. Can we like talk about how bad those periods were? Remember, I would literally be like, I felt nauseous. I felt like I had the stomach bug, like all this shit. I started taking the Vitex Berry again, like this past month. I have like no PMS symptoms whatsoever. And I like started looking into it and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is this Vitex Berry working so well with my PMS? And it's true. I didn't even realize, because the Vitex Berry is a supplement that's going to help balance out your hormones and just maintain healthy hormones. But it also during like premenstrual, like before you're going into your period, you are dropping your oh my God, how the fuck do you say that word, Taylor?
Progesterone?
Yeah.
Progesterone?
Yeah, you barely said it. Fuck. But anyway, so that's going to help balance that out. So that way your PMS is not as bad. And I've realized,
I need to get me some of
dude,
that.
no, I'm not even kidding. I swear by it. Like this month, my PMS symptoms have been the bare minimum. And I have also been doing a few other things within like my diet with food and just like exercise that are kind of helping with like that. But I feel like the Vitex Berry, motherfucker me, I love that supplement.
I'll have to get it.
It's cheap as fuck too.
You know what I think we should do, but I also don't know how to do this either. I just spitball ideas. But I like asking the people, because it's like, if you don't want it, I'm not going to put it in my daily tasks of like trying to figure out how to do it. But if you guys know, I love Giggly Squad. They do a newsletter. So anything they talk about, they can link to a newsletter to their people.
Yeah.
So like, if we like talk about favorites or something, they could like get it. Which like, yeah, we could also do on Instagram stories. So like, if you're like, no one's going to check that, comment down below. Engage on our Instagram. I just say this so you engage on our Instagram post.
Yeah.
It's just a beg for engagement, truly, to get you guys
I like
to
that
respond.
idea.
But that's really cool. I have no idea how to fucking do that. But like, I don't know, these podcasters, they're just so sophisticated with their newsletters and their...
We'll get there one day.
We'll get there one day.
Not right at this second, but we'll get there.
Yeah, people just used to sit and talk on a microphone, and now everyone's like...
all complicated with it.
all complicated.
Yeah. It's insane.
It's so tough out here to be good. So tough.
Do you want to do your favorite?
Yeah. Can you go first?
Do you not have one?
I'll think of one in 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, my favorite of the week is Wine Drunk.
Who is this woman?
I know. I know. It's so fun.
I've been trying to tell you.
Bro, because I haven't liked like go like I haven't found like wines that I like. And this past weekend, when we went on our date, we bought a bottle of red wine, and we got wine drunk at the house. And I'm like, this is fun.
Literally,
But it honestly kind of wears off pretty quickly, though.
you probably didn't drink enough.
Probably not.
But
We didn't even finish the bottle.
Then no shot. Wine drunk is the best. It
Yeah.
literally is just like.
I love a good wine drunk. And, you know, I can see now why girls will just, like, drink wine during the week.
Yeah, because it's chill.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know if it's
I never
actually any different.
understood, though, like, oh, why are you drinking, like,
Like,
3
when I just
glasses
have
of
one
wine?
glass of wine.
Yeah, like, why do that in the middle of the week? Like, I don't know.
It just,
But now I get it.
I would rather drink wine during the week than and never go out on the weekend.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna fight you on that one.
I just love
The
drinking at
extrovert in
home.
me says otherwise.
I just love drinking at home. That sounds bad. Not in like a lonely,
But the thing
weird,
the
but
thing is
bad
too
way.
about like the wine drunk is like I was content with what we were doing that night, but I feel like if I got even more drunk, I would be like, okay, time to go out. Like,
No, but-
hair and makeup, I'm going out.
But wine drunk makes me like cuddle on the couch, touchy.
Yeah, that I
love
guess
it.
that's
like,
so true.
Wine makes me that vibe.
Yeah. No, but it was nice.
Wine drunk is so good.
It was nice.
Okay, my favorite, I'll keep it in the beverage realm.
Okay.
Because this has been my favorite of the week. Sparkling water with lime.
There you go.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I wasn't drinking at the bar, and I was like, can you get me a soda water with lime? I was like, this is the most refreshing thing I've ever had. I was like, it tastes like a tequila soda, but better because there's no tequila in it. But it would literally tasted so good. And then I just got on a kick. I was like, this is delicious. So then I bought sparkling water and lime, and I've been drinking them at home, and it's the best fucking drink. I don't know. I'm so pissed. It's the end of summer. Not like it's cold outside or anything, and I can still enjoy a big thing of ice water. But it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. And it's like the most simple thing, but it's so good. And I've been trying to drink more water. It's kind of my new thing right now.
Dude, I'm struggling on that. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with my prime fucking
I drank. So I'm trying to drink 2. I drank almost 3 water bottles by the time I got back from the gym. So
yeah, I'm like that in the morning though.
So
I
I-
drink so much in the morning and then rest of the day.
I'm
forget
trying
about
to
it.
do that. So I'm trying to drink more water. So that's like a fun way to drink more water. Even though I feel like sparkling water isn't hydrating. It is though. It's water.
Yeah.
But in my head,
Same. I don't know why.
like a LaCroix isn't hydrating, but it is. It's water.
Sometimes it like also not like necessarily upsets my stomach, but it just makes me feel like I just drank a soda,
Yeah.
but it's water.
Yeah.
I don't know.
know.
But
But I freaking love it.
yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah. Someone said, fuck, what was it? I forgot to write it down about the breaking news segment to change it to
Someone said pop. I
Yeah.
got a few DMs.
something. Yeah, I think I saw that one.
Like hot goss. Someone said like hot gossip.
Yeah.
I forget.
Fuck. I wish I wrote it down, but I didn't. But anyways, I only
didn't
put
either.
one and you only put one. So if there's only anything else we can think of, we can think about it. But
Are you waiting for me to talk?
yeah, well, this
Oh,
was the
I
one you
thought
put
you-
down. This is the one you put down.
Sorry, I just thought you were like having your own little thinking thing. I didn't want to like interrupt you.
Nah.
Where did I put it? Oh, I put Burning Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this I meant to talk about last week,
Yeah.
but skipped my mind until literally right after we podcasted, and I saw it on my TikTok. I was like, "Fuck!" Meant to say that on the podcast. I just want to say, Burning Man in general is my personal hell. I would never go there. I like a rave is honestly my personal hell, and Burning Man is like next level. And everyone is trapped there. I mean, probably not anymore, but they were trapped there in this mud hole with no, like, the shower. This girl made a video of the shower that was like free with the ticket, and it was disgusting. It was like fucking battery acid coming out of like a pipe. Gross. So gross. And then the lady in the video goes, "We went to sleep last night with no house music bumping." Because like the music wasn't playing, and everyone's like, "No house music bumping." Oh no! Like, but someone died.
Dude, I can't even imagine the amount of drugs everyone's on like 24/7.
Someone died. Terrible. I don't know if I don't think it was unclear of like why, like
Yeah.
what happened, but like terrible. I saw this one thing. Someone had their kid there.
That's
They're like,
nuts.
and people say Burning Man isn't for kids. Yeah, it's not.
Especially
Are you
because
insane?
in order to even get to Burning Man, it takes like 15 hours to drive out there.
I just would never go there.
Yeah.
Ever.
No, I don't think I would never do that either. But I do want to go to like some type of music festival rave of some sort maybe one day.
I'd have
That
to
not
go to a
necessarily
really
involves
chill one.
camping, but like I don't know, because I went to Millennium. That shit was so fun, but also it was in a fucking stadium. So I wanted something like outside.
I'd have to go to such a chill one.
Yeah,
Like a baby one.
yeah.
Because that's just not my scene.
Which
and, like,
also
the videos of Burning Man look like I'd literally never like that is the last place on earth I'd ever want to go.
Burning Man's not even a rave though.
It's like a
Creative art.
yeah, but it's like they have like it's like how like it's like
Yeah, they have like
music.
They have house music constantly playing, but there's like workshops and like
Yeah, and everything's free and you like
you just
like,
give to each
trade.
other. Yeah, trade and give to each other. It's like a different world.
yeah.
Have you ever heard of this? Is so random, but sometimes I come across this on TikTok. There's this one island, like off the coast of like somewhere. I don't fucking remember, but it's a island of people that have never been
Yes,
to
yes,
America
yes.
before, and they still live like they would in like the 1800s and like
Wait, is it that
dress
never been to
naked.
America or like have never been like in contact like with anyone?
anyone.
Right, I think I know. What
No
you're talking about.
internet, no
I
like
wish that was me.
they literally still do like the shit that you would do back in like the 1800s. And if you try to come on boat to their land, they'll try to kill you with like spears and shit.
Literally fair.
No, I know, but it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but fair. Like honestly, like I wouldn't want us infiltrate. Like if I was an untouched, peaceful group of people not dealing with any of the world shit, I would also try to kill you if you came near me.
Yeah.
Like think about how. Well, I don't know. Like,
But they must think we're like monsters when there's someone coming in like with a fucking polo t-shirt with glasses on. Like, here,
frat dude.
What?
What a frat guy.
Not a frat guy, like a big fat scientist.
Sounded like you were describing like a frat guy on game day.
Polo.
Yeah, you've never seen a frat guy
Like
watching
Rolf
sports?
Polo shirt.
A frat guy watching sports and they're like UT polo and their glasses.
I mean, like nerdy glasses. Like a scientist.
I was picturing Pit
Steve
Vipers.
Irwin. Or not Steve Irwin. Why do I always do that? Albert Einstein. Dude, I'm obsessed with Steve Irwin.
You're
It's literally a problem.
obsessed with Steve Irwin.
No, I meant Albert Einstein. Like that type of vibe. There's this guy. He always tries, not every time, but he goes over, I think, like twice a year on a boat, and he's the only man that they'll let drop stuff off, and he drops off coconuts, fish, and like one other thing, and they'll accept that, but any other thing that they take, like someone tries to drop off, they won't accept, and they'll try to kill you with their spears, and they scream in another language, and they're like get out, get out.
I would love to
Look it
live
up
like
on
that.
TikTok. It's actually like pretty insane.
I'll look it up on TikTok.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna say that
I
we're
get-
disrespecting a culture.
Ah, fuck. I'm sorry. Dude, I don't know. Like
I don't know what or who, but
I see that being the case too.
someone's gonna say
Which,
we're disrespecting
speaking
a
of
culture.
being like,
And I mean, I also want to say is I have the utmost respect. Good for them.
no, I wish
was
I
them.
didn't have a phone. Imagine how peaceful life would be
I
if we
wish
didn't
I
have
was
internet
them.
or the phone
I wish
or
I was them.
Wi-Fi.
Unless they're like dangerous and like killing each other, then I don't wish I was them.
No,
But
they're a
from-
family, dude. They're a pack. They're a
Oh,
family.
amazing. Then I wish I was them.
No, they're not doing that.
Then I wish I was them.
Yeah, I know. Me too. And they run around naked.
Praise.
Even better.
I actually kind of hate running around naked.
No, I would.
I'm
now
not
that
a
I have
naked
boobs,
girl.
bro, I just want to run around free.
I'm not a naked girl. I like need clothes on. No, I'm
No,
serious.
because you don't sleep naked, right?
Sometimes, but
Okay, well, didn't we have this comic that you don't like sleeping on naked, and your boyfriend will be like, well, "Why don't you just
Yes,
sleep on
yes,
naked?" And you're
yes.
like, "Well, I want to put a t-shirt on."
yeah. I do like having clothes on. Some people, if they're home, like will walk into the kitchen naked.
Yeah.
They're just naked people. They'll just
See,
be
I can't
naked.
do that. You ain't catching me
I'm
making
not
my
naked.
eggs and bacon naked.
Some people are naked people though.
It's so weird. Oh god. No, not me.
Yeah, me neither.
No, could not.
I just don't feel comfy like that.
Yeah, I'll sleep naked though sometimes. Like with my boyfriend, but like I won't sleep naked by myself.
I used to sleep naked by myself because it's really good for you.
That's weird.
It's really good for you.
Dude, says the one that tapes her mouth closed when she sleeps. Do you still do that?
I need to get new mouth tape because
You don't do that anymore?
my moisturizer doesn't it'll like unstick in the middle of the night. But I gotta get.
I was
good
wondering
one.
that the other day. I was like, I wonder if she's still
I sit my.
tapes her mouth closed.
I need to get the one that Lauren Bostic has. That's like the heavy duty one because mine
duct tape. You duct tape your mouth closed, dude. That would like kill myself if I did that. I would suffocate to death. I'm literally crying right now.
Someone's gonna come in and like torture me and murder me and duct tape me, and you're gonna pop in and see me laying there with duct tape and be like, "Oh, she's just sleeping."
No, literally, naked too.
This is the funniest conversation that we've had on this show.
I know. That's because we don't have any like. I'm trying to be uncensored. It's making me
Anyways, what
cry,
I was
though,
saying
bro.
was I need to get the duct tape that Lauren Bostic has because my moisturizer unsticks mine.
Yeah.
So I'd wake up in the morning with my mouth tape in my hair.
Speaking of having the tape in your hair, my boyfriend is convinced that my hair gel is going to cause my eyebrows to like stick to the pillowcase.
Is he an idiot?
Yeah, aren't all boys?
That is so true.
Literally. He made like a voiceover of one of my TikToks doing my eyebrows. And he was like, yep, doing my eyebrows. Like now, like later tonight, my eyebrows are going to stick to the pillowcase. I was like, they're not sticky. They're like hard as a rock.
Yeah. If anything, you would make your eyebrows just like flake off.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes my eyebrows get so hard.
Dude, imagine one day I woke up with no eyebrows. That'd be scary. Anyways. Second thing on our breaking news list is Zach Bryan being arrested. I think that is the funniest shit ever.
I think it is so funny too. I saw like dash cam footage of it, which like people are so quick to like get stuff like that. How the fuck do you
Dude,
get that
yeah.
and put it on TikTok? Where do you get that from?
I don't know. So he basically got arrested because he got pulled over twice. And the first time he was giving the cops a hard time because they were asking for his home address. And he just didn't feel comfortable giving his home address, which is like, I get that. And everyone's
I
like,
get that too, but also like you're not like above the law. Like those guys probably had no idea who that was.
no, yeah. But everyone in the comments was like, oh, like, but doesn't your license have your home address? Yes and no. Like, I could give my mass ID and like, I don't live there. I live somewhere
have
else.
a
You know what I'm
Florida
saying?
ID,
Like, you
yeah.
have a different address on your ID. And the guy was like asking for his like actual like home address. And he thought it was weird.
Well, but then there's always like context missing. Like, because what I saw, he was like in a car. Like, if you had a polite conversation about why you don't want to give it, or like, were you being a
The
dick?
dash cam was the second
right?
pullover.
But like the first one about like the address, like I've never seen. I don't know, like, were you being a dick? Like, were you being a little like feisty? Like, were they just trying to have a conversation with you?
I don't
And-
know Zach Bryan like that. So like,
Me neither. But it's
I have no
also
idea.
like, I don't know. Like, I could just see like, yeah, you're a celebrity, but you're also not like above the law. Like, just like talk.
Mhm.
Like, I hate to break it to you, like someone, if they're can a police officer, like, do you have access to that stuff? Can they find it? Like, if you're a police officer, can
I
you
have
like
no idea.
I don't know. It's just like, I feel like just cooperate.
I feel like they can't. Because I feel like one time I got pulled over, not doing anything bad, but I got pulled over and I gave my mass ID and they're like, oh, like, how long have you lived here? And I'm like, oh, I actually, like, I'm renting down here. And he was like, oh, so what's that address? And he, like, wrote it down on a piece of paper
Yeah.
and, like, went back to his car.
I just like, everyone should just like cooperate and be nice. And it's like maybe the cops are being assholes and he was being an asshole back.
Yeah.
Which, like, fair.
I just love all of the TikTok, like, thirst trap things people are making of his mugshot. It's the funny. What is the song that they're using? I'm in
love
with a criminal, and they're
criminal.
doing it to like Morgan Wallen's
Yeah.
mugshot, Zach Bryan's mugshot, and then one other
Trump's mugshot.
was it Trump's mugshot, somebody's mugshot, and I'm just like, y'all are, like, girls are nuts. Like,
Girls are nuts. I'm gonna give the hottest take. That's like podcast exclusive. I think Zach Bryan's like really overrated.
I don't like his recent music.
It's not that I don't like it.
Some of the
okay?
songs, it's just too slow.
It's not that it. Yeah, see, I love slow music. You just don't like slow music.
I can't do anything slow in general. I'm a very fast-paced
You are
person.
a quick person, 1000% in literally everything you do. It's not that I don't think his music is bad. I just think like so many people make such great music, and where did he come from? Like it just
No,
kinda,
out
like,
of nowhere in the last like few months.
it just like exploded. I also don't really feel like I feel like he's just more like a folk singer. Like I wouldn't consider Something in the Orange a country song.
Yeah.
Like I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
I just like, to me it's not really a country song. It's not that I don't like his music. I think there's better music. And
I love American Kid by Kenny Chesney. If I could play that song on repeat, I would.
And I just love Luke Combs, and if it's not Luke Combs, I'm like, that sucks. But I don't know. Like I like Noah Kahan better than Zach Bryan. And I don't think Zach Bryan's bad. I'm just like very confused why are tickets to his concerts over $600?
I think he's doing a really good job at being like in the public eye
by
of pop
dating
culture.
Brianna Chicken Fry.
Yeah, but I don't even think it was intentional, to be
God.
honest. But he's doing all of a sudden a really good job because now dating Brianna, he got arrested. Like
So true.
he's now like, I don't know how he's managed to fill up like stadiums all of a sudden, but he's also now like filling up stadiums.
But I think that's like kind of bad thing because
What?
I kind of don't see him now as like a legitimate country singer. I see him as like kind of like stupid TikTok man, like dating these like TikTok stars. Like he seems like less famous.
Yeah.
To
See,
me.
I'm not into country that much, but I didn't really know who he was until like the beginning of the summer.
Right. But like
Like,
knowing
when did
who
you
he was
discover
and, like,
him?
well, Something in the Orange was big like last year or something.
Yeah. See, I know that song in Revival, but I wouldn't have been able to put two and two together.
I just don't think he has like that much like legitimacy as like a singer
Yeah.
to me in my brain because he's just like kind of like trendy on TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like shooting the shit. I'm gonna get a lot of like,
Dude,
fucking
you're gonna
shit
get
for that.
his like cult
I don't
coming
dislike
at you.
his music, by the way, because I'm gonna like use it in a TikTok, and everyone's gonna be like, I thought you didn't like Zach Bryan. I like his music. It's not bad. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm just confused where the like tickets are $600. My Luke Combs tickets were $160 for 2 shows. Why are Zach Bryan's tickets $600?
Yeah.
I'm just confused on
Yeah,
where
it's putting
the,
it up
like,
with like Drake and like who
he
else
has
has
like,
been
the number
expensive?
1 songs right now. So I'm just confused how that occurred where as a nation we made him the number 1 singer. I'm just like I missed that like announcement that we were all obsessed with Zach Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It confuses me. I also saw this thing that made me want to throw up for Brianna Chicken Fry. Like, I don't know how she lives or anyone that dates a singer because his music, you obviously recorded earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So has these songs about like terrible breakups and like missing his ex-girlfriend and like his wonderful relationships that aren't about her because like these songs have been in the works. How do you listen to a song if your boyfriend's like a songwriter and it's like straight up just about his ex-girlfriend? Wouldn't that make you want to puke?
Yes and no, because I feel like at the same time they have to be kind of dramatic with like creating art, basically.
Yeah, that's what like my boyfriend didn't really get it either. But I was like, it would make me like, I feel like it'd be hard to listen to music.
Oh yeah, definitely
about,
is not like the most comfortable thing.
It's like if your boyfriend had a diary about your ex and you, or like love notes to their ex and you were just reading them.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Definitely weird.
So yeah, I saw TikTok about it. How is Brianna Chicken Fry not like screaming, crying, throwing up? Like I would die. And I was like, oh my God, that's so true.
Yeah. It's such a crazy relationship.
Yeah. I mean, like literally pop off for her.
No, 1,000%.
That's a huge pop off for her.
1,000%.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really have much other pop culture shit to talk about.
Me neither. Joe Jonas and his wife's divorce is really crazy. I follow it through the toast. I don't know enough information, but like I feel like Joe Jonas is kind of being an asshole, and that's really upsetting because I love the Jonas Brothers, and I don't know, it's really upsetting that they're getting divorced.
Yeah. Guess we can work our way into our weekend recap.
Yeah. So I spent my weekend fairly chill, except we had a date together Saturday. But most of my weekend, my boyfriend's mom and stepdad were in town, so I was doing the whole meet the mom things. I think I did well.
We went to Topgolf first, though.
Oh, we did go to Topgolf.
We went to Topgolf. Real quick recap.
I forgot we went to Topgolf.
Yeah, which was a lot of fun, and I've been kind of dreading going to Topgolf.
That was Wednesday, right?
Was it?
Yeah, because I went
Wednesday
to dance on Thursday.
Yeah, Wednesday. We went all the girls to Topgolf. Oh yeah, because the fucking fantasy football draft was Wednesday, so all the boys weren't around. They couldn't come, so we did girls only.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been dreading going to Topgolf because I just didn't know if I was actually going to enjoy it or not.
Topgolf is so fun,
and I had so much fun, and it was only $16 for how long were we there?
Hour and a half.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Next time we're gonna have to go on a double date, but
It's only expensive when you eat and drink.
yeah,
Because food there is expensive and drinks are expensive.
anything you do that involves drinking is so expensive.
Yeah,
I've
but
come to
even
realize
if
I
you
hate
like,
it.
yeah, if we all did like, even just like one drink a person, like if you're going ham on apps and drinks, you're gonna spend a fucking band at Topgolf. But if we all just played an hour and a half of games on one drink, we're gonna spend $30 a person. It's not gonna be expensive. Well,
Yeah.
not a person, $60 for the men.
Dude, oh my god, if we were there by ourselves and drinking, we probably would have got a good amount of free drinks. That guy that came up to us,
Oh yeah.
one of the workers guys came up to us at Topgolf and like gave us like a weird look, and he was like, ladies, if you don't mind me asking, keep in mind we've been here for like an hour at this point, so he's obviously been just observing us anyways. So then he finally comes over and he goes, ladies, I don't mean to ask or pry, but I'm just curious, like, you guys are all very attractive women. Like, what is the purpose of you guys being here together as a group? And we'd all just kind of look around and we're like, we're just friends. He's like, no, not coworkers, nothing else. And we're like, not really sure what you're trying to imply here, sir, but no, we're just friends. And when he walked away, I said to everyone, I was like, fuck, we really should have taken up the opportunity to really fuck with this guy right now and said, like, we're all sister wives or something.
They're like, no, we're all dating.
Like, we should have really taken that opportunity and be like, nope, sister wives, we all have the same man.
Yeah, he sounded so shocked that we were just there as friends.
Yeah.
Like, we don't look like we're in work attire or like
Yeah.
we're clearly just here.
We're just
hanging
here
out.
vibing.
It's very strange. It was
Very
definitely
strange.
he just wanted an opening line, and that was the first thing he thought of.
Yeah. Because then after that, so we got like 2 apps, chips and salsa and then queso. And that ended up getting taken off the bill. So like they comped us of our food. So I'm like, if we drank, I bet you probably got at least something.
Yeah, I'm really down to go again, and I'd rather like that'd be fun to like drink, like get 1 or 2 drinks at Topgolf. And
Yeah. Which, speaking of, we need to do that on a weekend to avoid the bars because it's so fucking hot.
yeah, after the next 2 weekends.
Yeah.
So Topgolf was really fun with the girls. Lots of girls time.
Yeah. I
We
love
did
it.
a lot of girls time.
I love it. Eat it up.
Me too. I love it.
I love it.
love that shit. And then so now Friday. Are we doing Friday now?
Yeah, I didn't do much on
Okay.
Thursday. What did
I went
do?
to dance. That's it. You went to your boyfriend's.
I went to my boyfriend's house, hung out because he works from home once a week. So on the times he works home once a week, I'll go over early.
Swaggy.
I swag out.
Yeah, so Friday I went to dinner with my boyfriend and his mom. Went to Matt's El Rancho. Really good, like Mexican food place here in Austin. Nothing crazy. Is it the best food you've ever had? No, but it's just good. And the drinks get you so
Were you
messed
drinking?
up. No, only on Saturday.
Oh,
And I knew I didn't drink all of last weekend, and I didn't want to drink this past weekend either, but like the vibes were high. So I drank on Saturday. But I knew I wasn't going to drink at dinner because when I drove, and the drinks there get you messed up. And I'm like meeting his mom. I'm like, if I have a margarita there, I'm going to be drunk. Like, literally, like half of it, I'm going to be done. Like, so I was like, I'm not drinking there because I just would rather not be drunk. Like, right upon meeting your mother. She had like half her drink and was like, oh my God, I'm drunk. I was like, yeah.
It do be like that sometimes.
That does happen.
Very few select places here in Austin, Texas that the drinks are very strong.
Yeah, I'm like, this is one of those places where half a margarita will do you a solid.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm really glad I didn't drink. It also would have been me, which I guess would have been fine because if she was drunk too, could have let it pass. But yeah, I was like, I knew it was not a good idea to order a Mario Girls. I've been like slurring my words in this chair over fucking dinner. And then we just ran around East to Revelry and then Whitehorse to watch like live music and dance.
Yeah, just chill vibes.
Yeah,
I kind of did the same. I wanted to avoid literally going anywhere near downtown on Friday night. So one of my friends mentioned to me last week that Whole Foods, I'm sure it's every Whole Foods.
It is.
Probably, yeah, right? That does $1 oysters on Fridays. So I was like, full send. I've been really wanting oysters and wine at home. So we went to Whole Foods when he got out of work and picked up a bunch of oysters, a sushi roll, shrimp cocktail, and then the key to my heart, some buffalo tenders and wine. So we brought that all back to my house. We made a nice big display. We had to cut them open, and I had to buy like one of the little things to break open the oysters, and I was stabbing myself. Look at my hand. I have like because I was going like,
were they
that.
good?
So good.
I don't know why having oysters at home like weirds me out.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they were from Massachusetts, so I knew. I was like, I want to make sure that I know where these are from.
I want to go to an oyster place.
Yeah,
because I liked when we went.
Dude, I want to go to Clark's. Which, speaking of, when we were at Whole Foods checking out, the bag lady was like, "Oh my god, like oysters so fun. Have you been to Clark's?" And we were like, "No, not yet. I've been to Perla's and I've been to Bill's Oysters." And she goes, "You need to go to Clark's and you need to go for brunch and get the oysters for brunch." And I'm like, I've never thought of doing that before, but that sounds awesome.
Let's do it.
I want to do it so bad.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna do it. Maybe we can do it this weekend. And
I'm out of town.
Fuck, next weekend. Damn it.
You're out of town.
No, last weekend.
Oh,
yeah, I have 2 weekends.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we got those, brought them back, had the wine, didn't even finish the whole bottle of wine, and we were just listening to music on the balcony, and then watched a movie and went to bed. Very early nights.
I had a fairly early night. I don't know what time I ended up going to bed. I'm not sure. But then Saturday, I woke up, played some pickleball because parents had never played.
Mm-hmm.
So tore it up on the court.
Did you play it at his apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They finally reopened the courts. They were closed for a while. Very inconvenient. So.
Did they like renovate them or
I
something?
don't know.
Paint them?
They
Nothing?
look exactly the
They
same.
look the same?
Speaking of painting pickleball, my neighbors at home painted their driveway a pickleball court.
That's sick.
So I'm gonna go.
My house back home, like next to my house back home, we have like a basketball court. My family should do that.
Like literally, they just temporary painted their driveway a fucking pickleball court.
That's sick.
I know. I'm gonna use it.
Dude, wait. Actually, I'm gonna tell my mom to do that because that's a great way for my
sick.
mom to like hang out with her friends during the week.
Yeah.
Play pickleball.
We played pickleball. Such a good. I love being active on the weekend.
Yeah, me
I
too.
love
Saturday morning
it.
only though.
I did it Sunday and Saturday.
See, I mean, if I'm not too hungover, I could probably do it Sunday, but I just need at least one day where I'm rotting
I think it just
during the week.
See, but I really did rot Sunday. It was only like an hour of my day.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think I just
Wait, to be
realized-
fair, I went on a walk Sunday morning too. What am I saying?
Yeah, I think for me, it was finding that fine line between like you're not punishing yourself for being bad on the weekend by having to do movement. It's just like you're being a sack of potatoes eating shit. So it feels really good to move.
Yeah.
Like my body like feels so good after. So did some pickleball and then went in the pool. I got such a tan. The sun was sunning.
I know. I haven't been laying out at all.
The sun was for real sunning.
I need to do that next weekend.
I hope I get a tan in Miami. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I'm probably going to. But went in the pool, chilled, and then I left to hang out with you
Mm-hmm.
and the girlies.
Yeah, I kind of did like the same thing during the day. We went to the gym, went on a walk, which I was like dreading the walk I was going on with him after the gym because we've been doing this thing where we work out at Lifetime downtown. And then,
Does he have a guest pass?
yeah, well, so I don't know how many he has during the month, but the first time I went with him, they didn't even check me in. So it didn't use up his guest pass. So we were like, oh, you can come again with me. And we are like, oh, full send, let's do it. And I did like an arm workout and I was like kind of already like full of all my workouts for the week. Like I already did arms. So I was like, I just like don't feel like doing this again. So I was just like aimlessly like running around using every machine. And then I went and sat in the sauna for like 20 minutes while he was still working out. And then we went on a walk, but I was dreading the walk because it was so hot. It was like peak heat. It was like 1 p.m. And we were walking. And then that's when I just got home and started getting ready because I was like, fuck this, to get ready at when did we leave?
We left at like 4.
4, yeah. Which we've been doing a girls' drink on the weekend at least once, whether it's Friday, Saturday, just like a girls' drink before we go out anywhere, because it feels so good just catching up with the girls before being in such like a crazy environment, because you can't really do that with the girls at a bar. And I feel like if we were to kind of just like let that go and only ever hang out with the girls like in drunk, gross, sweaty, loud environments, I feel like
we wouldn't be as close friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's so many places we want to go that aren't where we're gonna bring
boyfriends.
The boys.
No, fuck that.
Like maybe bring a boyfriend on like a date, but like we're not gonna be able to all the boys.
Yeah,
like, we're not gonna bring all the guys to the
like we can't say in trip balls like meet us at Lovebirds.
Yeah, no,
they'd be like no, fuck off.
Yeah, no, it's just like not the vibe. And it's like we took Instagram pictures. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
just like a little, just being girls.
Yes,
just like being girls, enjoying girl time. I went to Codependent Coffee and Cocktails downtown on 2nd Street. Really good spot. I loved my
we
drink.
used to go there like a good amount to work and get coffee
I
or
know.
drinks, and we
I know.
hadn't in so long. And I've always known that they do coffee during the day, but then at night it turns into like a nice like speakeasy vibe type bar. Like it's not a speakeasy because it's very known, but it just gives that vibe. It's like a lounge. Like
It's
quiet.
yeah, it's a lounge.
Yeah. And we got drinks and just sat around a table and got a cheese board and little peppers.
Yeah, it was really good. The drink was really good. I need to go back and work there more.
Yeah.
I'm always working at, like, I go work at coffee shops, and I kind of just forgot that was an option. It gets packed, though.
It does get packed.
It gets very packed, but when it's nicer outside and people actually sit outside, things will be more... It's hard to work at coffee shops these days because all the outdoor seating is empty, and the inside
Everyone's
like stuffed in there on top of each other.
Yeah.
But really good spot. And then we went to our friend's apartment for a little pregame. Nice apartment.
Dude, yeah, he just moved in downtown to like a new place with his brother, and it was kind of like his like opening weekend pregame thing. So there was like a good amount of people there, but we were the first ones to get there, which keep in mind we literally went to go get drinks to not be the first ones to get there, and we get there when the first ones. I'm like, fuck. And there was no alcohol there. And I was pissed because I knew we were going to be there for a while, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to lose my like little buzz I have going on. So only thing there was tequila. I took a few shots when I told myself I'm done doing shots. I'm pretty sure I said this in the podcast last week. I'm like, I'm not doing shots anymore. Like my hangover was so bad last weekend. And then come around this weekend but I did do baby shots. Imagine if I did full shots every time. Oh my God, I would be way more on my ass than what I was on Saturday. So me and a few of the girls were just doing baby shots with shot glasses. So like 1/3 full of the shot glass and just doing those. And I was like, okay, I'm fine. We were just licking the teen, whatever, having fun with that. But then I was like, you know what? I need to get out of here because I need to stop doing these shots.
I'm too much of a baby for shots. Like, I have to be so in the right mood. And I was like,
I'm just happy that the tequila was cold.
Very true.
If the tequila was room temp, I think I would have thrown up over the balcony.
Gross. Imagine walking down the street and someone's vomit hits you. I think you get arrested.
Yeah, probably.
I
But
feel like that's a crime.
it was disgusting.
This was
And
an accident.
wait, guys. So another funny thing about the whole balcony thing is we're upstairs, just kind of vibing. I'm like, oh, we gotta leave soon. Like we gotta walk over to the bars. And Taylor goes, walk? We need to get a pedicab. We need to get an Uber. And I pull Taylor
I
over
was
to
like, can we take a pedicab?
I pull Taylor over to the window. I go, Taylor, you can see the bars. They're literally right there.
Far.
And she's convinced they're so far. She's like, nope, that's so far. Like, we can't do it. By the time we get down to the lobby and get outside the door, we literally have to go over 2 blocks. Like, 1 block to the right
Two
and
blocks too far.
then 1 block across the street. I was like, we're literally
I
here.
did not wanna walk.
And she was like, yeah, you're right. It is actually much closer than I thought.
I did not want to walk. Like, I was like, well, why not bike? Why not pedicab?
Yeah, which it was football. Like, West 6th is like the football street of all streets to be drinking on. Has every bar that we said like has fucking football. So we're meeting up with our friends at Buford's, which is like the UT bar, and the line is literally wrapped around the corner. But luckily we knew the bouncer, so he just let us.
No, we
like,
knew the people in the front.
Well, Liv knew the bouncer, made eye contact with him, and then like
The girls in the front were like, come
Yeah.
in line with us. And we just got in line with them.
yeah. Which when we did get into the line, he didn't even end up IDing me.
Yeah, I know.
He was like, oh, yeah, like, I know you. Don't worry. I'm like, yeah, I was kind of hoping you were going to sneak us in.
It was so freaking packed.
Yeah.
I wanted to die.
Yeah, I knew right away we got over to... So there's, like, probably within the bar on the first floor, there's 5 bars.
On the first floor?
Yeah. Out front, middle,
4.
4 bars. Okay, so there's
And
4
there's
bars.
like 3 up top.
Yeah. So we went to the very first one when you first walk in, and it is in the beaming sun. And I knew right away, like, the line to get drinks is going to be so long. So I got myself a shot and I got myself a drink. Or no, I got a double ranch water.
Double ranch water.
Because I went back and ended up doing that. So I got a double ranch water. I'm like, fuck it, double ranch water. Like, I want to get drunk. Everyone's probably already drunk. They've been here since like 3. And I got my double ranch water, and everyone else got shots and a drink. It was taking forever.
I got a Corona.
Yeah, it was taking forever for everyone to get their drinks. And when I saw you got that Corona, I was like, fuck yeah, I think she's going to drink later. She's going to slow or ease herself into it.
Yeah. I still didn't drink that much. I had 5 drinks.
Yeah.
But it did the job.
Yeah, definitely did the job.
It did the job, but I was like solid. Because then I also went back and saw, like, when I finally left, I was going back to hang out with Jonah's parents.
Yeah.
But I got there, I was like, can you tell I'm drunk? He was like, no.
Good. You're like, good. I might smell like booze though.
I was like, I'm really fucked up.
I'm really drunk, bro. But yeah, so we were just hanging out there, and I was literally sweating tits so bad. Like, my entire body was drenched in sweat. So I just kind of let the idea go to all our friends, like, hey guys, like, what do we think about leaving? And everyone was like, yeah, let's do it.
I was the most sober. I'd only had that one beer. Everyone else was like kind of on their like, on one. But at that point, I really like that first drink had long gone weared off. So I really only had the one beer. And I was like, let's leave. And everyone's like, oh, we can go to parlor inside. But they were like, oh my God, it's packed. I was like, guys, Bull and Bull. And Ethan's like, this is you're full of great ideas. It's the best idea you've ever had. And I was like,
even Jason said that too. He was like, oh my God, that's great.
I was like, I know. I was like, that's what happens when I'm the most sober one around.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm thinking with logic here, people.
Usually when we go to Bull and Bull, it's dead quiet, empty. We get there, it's actually bumping.
It was bumping. Full AC though. Full AC. There were some seats. Amazing. Like, it was bumping, but not to the point that you were like hating your life.
Yes.
It was fine.
There was lots of AC, and we had about like 15 of us, like a big crew with us. So we got like majority of them to come with us to Bull and Bull, and then the rest of the squad we kind of like lost. But we were there for a while. I think I had like 2 drinks while we were there. Aperol spritzes. Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. So good.
Fucking good. That's the best Aperol spritz I've had.
It's very yummy.
It's delicious. Which one of my girlfriends will always say, like, no, like literally no Aperol spritz compares to the one I made you. I'm like, girl, how? This one here at Bull and Bull is beyond better
very
than
good.
anyone I've ever made. So it was good. And then we went all the way back over to Buford's because we were trying to find our friends that we ended up losing. And
yeah, but thank God the sun was down, so it was
a little bit
big
nicer.
time better.
Yeah,
it was way better. It was still hot, but without that blaring sun, really did it.
Yeah, and then honestly,
you said you were gonna go home like 10 times,
dude. Because I was gonna go home. I said that I was gonna go home like 10 times, which my boyfriend said. He was like, I want to leave. None of my friends here, so I'm like, okay, 1 second. And I'm like in a conversation, like a deep fucking conversation with one of my friends about like his crazy ass ex, which I did a story time on TikTok about it, and I'm in a deep conversation about that. And then I didn't realize how long the conversation had probably been going, because he like then looked at me again. He was like, come on, let's go. And I'm like, oh my God, like, hold on. Like, this conversation's heated. Because I just like, I don't know what it is, but I've realized like girlfriends or exes, like
girls like are really threatened.
Why can't I know? But why can't I just have guy friends and then like the girlfriend not get so pressed about it? I don't know. I feel like that's like the struggle of just having more. Well, I mean, I guess I have a lot of girlfriends and guy friends, but
you
it's
said,
just,
why can't you have guy friends without your boyfriend being?
No, like
sorry,
the girlfriends being pissed.
Oh,
but one of them's an ex. Does that make any sense?
Yeah,
I feel like I just made no fucking sense.
So with the ex situation, I don't think she's pissed. I think she's more
Not
so
pissed.
She just wants to insert herself to stay relevant in.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said.
Yeah, like you just want to be like in the like close to them, like still be in the drama. You just want attention.
Yeah,
it's not really like being pissed. And then other girls, like they're probably just threatened by you.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, well, that has a lot of history to it, of like, in the sense she's dated another one of our guy friends, and shit didn't go very well.
But that also had nothing to do with you.
I know. That's what I was saying last night.
That was a me problem.
Dude, my friend called me last night because I blocked this girl because she was so mean, more to Taylor than to me.
It was my issue because she was dating someone that I used to hook up with.
Yes. And so I blocked her because she had been stalking my stories, and I saw that she was viewing my stories but not following me. And I'm like, I don't need her, like, seeing and, like, trolling on, like, shit that we're posting. So I was like, I'm just going to block her. And then I didn't realize now she's dating one of our other guy friends. And so I posted my guy friend on my story, and she couldn't see it on her boyfriend's story because her boyfriend reposted it. So then he called me on Sunday night and was like, what's going on? And I explained everything to him, and he was like, oh, well, like, give her a second chance. I'm like, I guess. I mean,
it just has, like, nothing to do
with
like,
you. I'm like,
it doesn't really have anything to do with me either.
Yeah.
Like, more so me than you, but also it's irrelevant. Like,
it's
I
so
just like, don't know
irrelevant. You. But yeah, I just feel like I've been getting in, like, the middle of relationships for no reason.
Homewrecker.
I know, fuck. Just living, breathing. Fuck.
Girls are just, like, intimidated, I feel.
Yeah, a little bit. A little tad.
Yeah. I would say let's recap our Sundays, but I feel like that's today's episode.
Yeah, Sunday is literally today's episode.
Because football.
Which I am going to be honest, starting this entire segment out of just talking about boyfriends and football, I have never understood why so many girls on social media complain about this until this past weekend.
I would just like to preface that my issue started on Thursday. So there was Thursday football, because that's the other thing. It's on all day, Sunday and Monday and Thursday. Okay? Can we, like, take a break for a little bit?
And
no,
Saturday, but college.
It never fucking ends, okay? So, like, I just want to preface this before. We are not anti-sports. I love a good football day.
Yeah.
An appropriate amount, okay? An appropriate amount. Just prefacing that. I'm not anti-sports. And I'm literally going to have to contain myself because I'll get so angry. So on Thursday, I, like, FaceTime my boyfriend to say goodnight and he doesn't answer. He's like, football. I'm sorry, are you playing?
Literally.
Are you on the field?
Or, like, do they...
You didn't tell me.
Or do they know that you're watching? Like, the players on the field are like, oh, like, so-and-so is watching right now. I need to play better.
And then it's like, I have to watch. I'm like, oh, is it a Rams game? You know, the team that you like? No, but I have players on my fantasy team. Okay. I'm just going to, like... You're not actually coaching them. You don't need to watch the footage. Like, the points occur.
No
and, like, go
matter
into your app
what.
and whatever. Regardless, if you watch. Like, you are not actually the coach. I don't know if you guys need to, like, play this in the car with your boyfriend. I'll repeat it so you can turn it up and, like, so they can subscribe. You don't actually coach the team, and they don't know you exist, nor do those people care about you. So I'm just letting you know, if your girlfriend, you know, put this on for you to take the hint. So bizarre. And how about this? If you like football so much, go play outside in the grass.
Pick up another hobby.
Get on a real football team.
Literally.
Do you know how much? Okay, how much money do people pay to be in these drafts in fantasy leagues? A lot.
Yeah.
Like, buy me a gift or something.
Yeah. Dude, the things I would do for that money to go elsewhere. I'm kidding. I don't even think he's betting that much.
No, but how many leagues is he in?
That's a question I don't know.
My boyfriend's in
One?
3.
Oh, even worse. I'm, like, also surprised that his phone battery didn't die from the amount of time he had his phone screen open just refreshing his fucking fantasy football app. I'm like, why is your phone still battery on? Like, I want that fucking phone to die.
And then the 7 hours of commercial-free football, they just switched games.
How do they also get it so it's, like, on 4 squares?
Oh, that's not how mine was. The way I was watching it would just switch games every, like, 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, he was watching just, yeah, I guess it was also like that. But then he was also watching it on his computer sometimes, but also refreshing on his phone. But some people I saw on TikTok have 4 squares of 4 different games going on in each corner. And I'm like, my ADHD could never do that.
Not okay, just pick one.
No. No, I literally don't understand how it's possible.
Just pick one. It's like they're teams you don't even fucking care about.
And okay, here's the thing with football for me at least is like I like going to the games or I like watching them if it's the playoffs. And I know, oh my God, bandwagon fam, like, okay, whatever, that's fine. I've never played football, so I don't care as much about it. But you know, like when someone like they played a sport growing up, so they have more passion for it. My boyfriend didn't even play football, so I don't even know where his passion for football is coming from.
Unathletic ass.
Stop.
No.
Because like hockey, like I can understand like the passion for that. But like, I don't know.
I can understand. I can understand enjoying it. I do. I get it. I don't understand enjoying it to the extent that you're okay with watching it from 9 for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Why don't you just follow like your couple teams? Or it's just on in the background. Or you're okay with checking the score when you're out. Why are we doing so much? I'm like, you really just love watching these grown men run around in tights. Like, oh my God. Like, yeah. I'm like, why are you like buying these jerseys with their name on it? Like watching them run around in like tights. Like,
no, it's so funny. You know that TikTok trend of like the red dress TikTok trend? That's what I'm envisioning. Is like them at the bars in their jerseys, all broing it up with their beers, but like the red dress TikTok.
We'll make that and post it.
Yes.
But I'm like, it's just insane. And then I was getting the men really annoyed because, and they were trying to make points against me, but I was still agreeing with them. One, I think they're paid an absurd amount. And I know it brings in a lot of money, but I'm sorry. They can still make a lot of money. Like Joe Burrow's contract is like a 5-year, like $200 million salary.
Fucking nutty.
You could half his salary and still be $100 million, which is more than enough money. You can divide it in quarters, really. Do you know what you could do with $100 million? Like, you could like these cities that are running like rampant with like crime and homelessness and like starving children and like all this stuff, and it's like $200 million salary. You could literally take that $100 million and do I don't know, so much.
I would
You could
quit my job and just like travel the world.
But you can do so much for like your city that your team is representing. You could literally do so much. Like our tax dollars that pay for all this shit, like you could just pay for it. The NFL could just pay for it. Why not? And you could still keep half your money and everyone would still be rich.
Yeah, what were the boys saying?
They were like, but they put their life on the line. Do you see that? they like getting concussions.
Oh God.
Oh my God. And then I was like, you guys don't think this is like at all rigged? And I'm not just saying football, I'm saying all professional sports, but mainly the higher earning ones. You're telling me this billions of dollar business is not a little bit rigged? There's no way.
Yeah.
And
1,000%.
And they're like, you watch the Love Island stuff and you think that's not rigged? I'm like, obviously reality shows a little set up too. I'm not saying that play by play, tackle by tackle, it's rigged. But you're telling me at the start of the season they don't have a little bit of an inkling of who's going to Super Bowl?
Yeah.
No chance.
Probably not right now, maybe. But like down the road.
I don't trust that any business with that amount of money, like we're talking stupid money, stupid influence, like this like runs the country. You're telling me there's not like refs aren't calling certain things?
Well, not right now, but definitely down like in the playoffs.
I don't think there's any way that like refs aren't calling things. People aren't paid to have like better or bad games. Like,
yeah.
I just find it hard to believe that everything else with so much money is so corrupt that the amount of money in football, there's no way that it's not a little bit at least.
Yeah, I agree. I've said that before.
And like everything, like, and they're like, oh, them. I'm like, and the NBA, like anything where there's that amount of money, because NBA is really high earning too.
Yeah.
Like anything where there's that amount of money, there has to be some stuff.
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy. Like I think like as a nation, we've let it get too far.
And this is all stemmed from our boyfriend's addictions of just watching football.
I've had one NFL Sunday.
You are
over
fed
it.
up. You are like,
No, I'm over it.
you're fed up.
I told you today I like really wanted to speak about it.
Okay, so my thing with this whole thing is like I just like I'm not getting any attention.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
And like that's like my thing. And Sunday morning we had a wholesome morning. We went on a walk, we went to Trader Joe's, we got a coffee, and then he's like rushing Trader Joe's. He's like, we need to get home. Like he's like, first game's at 11. We need to be quick. Hurry up. Like we're like in the frozen aisle. He's like, make it quick. Go get your avocados. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, can I go?
It's supposed to be fun. Like, why are you rushing me?
Dude, which actually, no, we didn't even get coffee. I was like, oh, can I go get Starbucks? He goes, dude, we don't have time. I was like, you're right. I'll just get one at home. He's like, save your money. We're going to Florida. I was like, okay.
We don't have time.
His new thing with me is that when I want to go spend money on like something like small, like Starbucks, he's like, we're going to Florida in 2 weeks. Save your money. Like, you just want to get home to football.
And like, well, what was I gonna say? Oh, the no attention. You could literally be like shaking your tits in their face, and they'd be like,
no, I
can't see the
literally
screen."
was.
They'd be like, you're in the way.
No,
You're blocking the game.
Taylor, I'm not even kidding. I tried everything. I literally did this. He's gonna listen to this and know like everything I was trying. I was doing like stupid games. I was like, oh, so can we play a game right now? He's like, sure. What do you want to play, Sam? And I'm like, okay. And I asked him a question. I go, okay, like if you had a house, cottage, and apartment anywhere in the country, where would you put them? And like we played, he answered his, and then it was time for me to go. Yes. And he goes at the end. He goes, so I said it all. I said all of mine. He goes, so where do you want your apartment? And I go, I literally just said where I want my apartment. I just went on a whole tangent about mine, and he asked me where do you want him. I go, I literally just said it. I was like, you know what? This draws the line. Not paying it. And you know, it makes it worse too. Is you know how sometimes I get into my like really ADHD, like crazy feral like moods where like I'm
all the time.
Dude, like I'm like I can't stop. Like I'm a fucking hamster on a hamster wheel just spinning like in my brain. So I arrived to his house around like 11:30 that morning, like because I went home to bring my groceries away, and I warned him when I got in there, and I go, I'm like having one of those like moments where I just like have a lot of energy.
You know that TikTok audio that goes, I'm having one of those moments. I'm having one of those moments. I'm having one of those moments.
Dude, literally that was me. And I was like, I just have so much energy right now. Like, what do you want to go do? He goes, football's on. I go, okay. So then I kind of like calmed down a little bit. I was like, okay, like fine. And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm hungry. What do I do? And I'm like, I got to eat some food. I go, can we go get lunch? He goes, I'm getting Cane's. I'm like, okay, I'll get Zeke Kitchen. He goes, we gotta go to Cane's though. And I'm like, what are we doing? He was like, I was thinking you would pick everything up. And I was like, oh no, you don't. No, you don't think I'm picking everything up. We're going together. I go, and you know what makes it even better? You're driving. And he was like, no, I'm not driving. And I was like, yeah, you are. And he couldn't be on his phone for the 15 minutes we were in the car. We went to the Cane's drive-thru, and I'm like, why is the Cane's drive-thru so long? He goes, it's Sunday football, Sam. Everyone gets Cane's on Sunday football.
The way you're imitating his voice sounds like he's like holding you hostage.
He kind of was. Because I was like, bro, can we go do something? He's like, no. Cane's and get home. And then he like dropped me off to go get the Cane's. Or he dropped me off in the parking lot to go get my Zeke Kitchen because I ordered that for pickup, which Cane's and Zeke are right next door to each other. And he's like, hurry up. And I'm like, running over to the pickup.
I picture you like running through this parking lot like crying.
Yeah, basically.
Like you walk in, your order's already. You're like, you don't understand. I need it now.
He's waiting for me out there. He's going to listen to this and be like, Sam, what the fuck?
It was probably the simplest interaction.
No, it's so simple.
No, but I know you're.
No, but like
it's the underlying tone.
No, it's the underlying tone, right? The amount of times he told me to hurry up with everything I was doing on Sunday.
No, I can't. On Sunday, like the amount of times I'd be like, look at this video. And I'm like half playing a TikTok. It's like halfway done. And I realize like
He's not looking.
And I'm like, look at the video.
I did that with one of my videos I made. I made one and I was like, ha, look it. He goes, he looks away and I go, did you see it? He goes, ha, yeah. I go, no, you fucking didn't.
Also, what I find funny, well, I ordered my own food on Uber Eats. He like didn't eat dinner last night. He said he just wasn't hungry. I'm like, I think you were just too engulfed in the football. Like,
dude, our boys are gonna lose weight because they're gonna forget to eat.
This is a national emergency. And then, like, every single time he's ever dropped me off, it was 9:00, like on the dot. Every single time he's ever dropped me off, he always comes in. He always comes in because he's like, he just always comes in, like every single time. Okay, like we're gonna come in. He's like, I'm just gonna drop you off. Like you're probably gonna go to sleep soon, anyways. We left like, and the Sunday night game was still going on, and I was like, I was okay with it because I was like, I am gonna go to sleep, but like he always comes in for a little bit.
Yeah.
Always. He's like, I'm just gonna drop you off. You're probably gonna go to bed. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I know you gotta get back for the game.
And like, dude, when I'm hungover, I'm like ravenously hungry. Are you the same way?
I told you I woke up on Sunday like
Yeah,
so
you were literally gonna
unwell.
pass out. Taylor texted me Sunday morning, hadn't eaten like yet, and I had already eaten breakfast. She goes, "I'm literally going to have a panic attack in this car. I need to eat." I'm like, "Girl, praise you," because I had that. Could not be me.
Yeah, it was 12:00 and I hadn't eaten anything yet, and I was in the car like borderline panic attack.
Dude, yeah. So I just need to like eat a lot when I'm hungover. Like I don't know what it is. Like I just the alcohol
Same.
just makes me really not. Yeah, but like you know what I'm saying. People probably relate. And so I'm like, 3 hours had gone by since I had lunch, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, I'm hungry again. He goes, what do you want to do? I go, can we go out to eat? Can we leave for a little bit? We've been sitting on this couch since 11 in the morning. It's literally 6 p.m.
This is our funniest episode
I know.
by a mile.
Dude, I fucking hate football.
Like, they were like, oh, it's starting. I was like, what do you mean it's starting? It's 7 p.m. We've been sitting here since 11. They're like, the night game. I'm like, oh my God.
It's starting. It started at 11. So yeah, like I was so hungry and it was 6 and he was like, I don't have a plan. He was like, I can make you corn dogs. I can make you cauliflower gnocchi. I was like, no, that sounds horrible. Like I'm hungover.
I'm crying.
Dude, I'm like hungover and I'm craving like greasy like tacos or something. I need a minute. Dude.
Oh my God.
So like I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving.
You corn dog.
Dude, he has these Trader Joe's corn dogs that he won't shut up about.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
So I go home and I make myself dinner. And then I'm sitting there and it's 6:30 and I'm like, I know I'm going to want ice cream later because I had mentioned all day how I want to go get Delights and I want Delights. Like I literally
You're like, he had 10 hours of football. God forbid you have one thing that you
yeah, like I just
want.
want to go get ice cream. God damn it. Like fuck. So well, whatever, I finish eating. Who fucking calls me? Who's ringing up my phone after I'm done eating at my house? My boyfriend.
You came here and went back?
I came all the way back here to make some dinner because I knew I was craving something specific and I made it. And I sat on the couch after eating and my phone starts ringing. And I'm like, oh my God, who the fuck is this? It's my boyfriend. And I answer it. And I'm like, hey. He goes, what are you doing? And I'm like, sitting on the couch. I just ate. He was like, I have an idea. Because he had plans on maybe going to the bars and meeting the boys out of the bars for the night game. And he goes, I'm not going to go to the bar anymore for the night game. I'm just going to chill here. So I know you said you wanted to go to Delights. So, like, if you want to go get Delights, like, I'll do that with you. And I got really excited. I was like, oh my God, yes! Like, let's go get ice cream. So I hop back in my car, bring Mac with me. I grabbed a pup cup out of the freezer because I knew Mac would love his pup cup in the back of the car. And he actually asked, he goes, are you going to bring Mac? And I go, no. You barely give me attention. And if I bring my dog, I'm barely even going to get any attention because you give Mac all the attention. So I was like, I'm not bringing Mac. But I ended up folding and bringing Mac because whatever. And then I get to his house and he goes, all right, like, let's watch this game for a little bit more and then we'll go get the ice cream. And I just sat on the couch in silence, like, I thought we were going to get my ice cream. And I thought that's what we were doing. And I had to wait until halftime of that game to go get my fucking ice cream.
Alexa, play Murder on My Mind.
I got murder on my mind.
I had another point about football in my notes. I forgot to bring up, but this is something that I was also having a hard time with, and I mean, like, men just don't get it. I was like, you can clearly tell this game was set up by a man because, okay, how are there two LA teams, and like, why do they almost have the same logo? What? And it's like for sports in general, you can tell sports were made by men because they just don't make sense. Like, are we doing cities or are we doing states?
Dude, that's how I feel with the Boston sports. It fucking overcomplicates me so much.
Like, are we doing states get a team or cities getting a team?
Yeah.
We need to decide. Why does LA have two teams? Why does New York have two teams? What the fuck is going on? Do you know how many cities are there in the country? Spread them out.
That's how I feel with the New England Patriots. And then we have the Boston Bruins, the Boston Red Sox, the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Like,
what is New England Patriots?
yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
who set this up?
Like why doesn't Vermont have a fucking football team? Why doesn't Maine have a football team?
It just doesn't make sense. Like, why are there two LA teams and their logos are almost the same and they're the same colors?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, this is so made by men.
Like,
this makes no sense.
Yeah. No, I don't get it.
It makes literally no sense. I'm like, women would have this, like, it would make sense. The mascots would, like, make sense for the city, which some do, like Miami Dolphins. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, they don't all make sense.
No.
Like,
and if every city is going to get a sport, why doesn't Austin, Texas have anything?
It just doesn't make sense. Like, clearly this whole sports thing was coded by men, and I just wanted to, like, put that out there because it makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, anyways, to end up my Sunday night, which was, like, so horrible, we then end up going to get the ice cream. And keep in mind, I had been driving not all day because keep in mind,
that's far. That's far.
Yeah, but, like, so I drove to go get the groceries in the morning to go, like, I had just been doing the driving all day. So I'm like, can you drive to go get ice cream? And he's like, I guess.
Because he wants to watch on his phone.
Yeah. And I was like, can you drive? So he drove my car because Mac is whatever, fine. Like, if I have Mac with me, like, I don't care because I don't want the dog hair or whatever. So he drove my car, and then we're driving in the car, and, like, at every light, he's just, like, checking. I'm like, stop it.
Not the distracted driving.
Dude, not even kidding. We go into Whole Foods because, like I said, we went to Whole Foods to get Ollie Pops and, like, a few other things of groceries because when you go to Trader Joe's, you can't get everything. So I needed, like, cottage cheese and Ollie Pops and, like, a few other things. But I was going to get those few other things. But then he looks at me and goes, can we make this quick? And I was like, you motherfucker. I was like, I'm done.
You know what I want this
I want to go home.
I would have thrown the cottage cheese in his face.
Yeah. I was like, hey, what the fuck is that meme? Or not the meme. The voice. You're done.
You're done.
You're done. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
I was like, you're done.
I was saying all day how I wanted a sweet treat. I was like, I just want to go get a sweet treat. Like, I was like, we're sitting here all day. All I want to do is get a sweet treat. Like, that's all I want to do. Then we're leaving. He's like, you still want to get a sweet treat? But it was just like you both have to be like I need mutual excitement for the endeavor.
Yeah,
like,
right?
Like, no, now
he was like dreading it.
Like, now I'm not going to make you go drive me to get ice cream. It's fine. But, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to need a little pep in your step. I'm not going to force you to go get a donut with me.
I low-key feel bad for this episode because they're going to think that they're like, people are going to think, or they're going to think that people think that we think they're shitty, which they're not. We're like,
no, they're
we're
not
like,
shitty.
It's
Football
joking banter. Like, I'm being like a little bit dramatic, but not really.
Everyone gets pissed at their boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I also, like, wasn't, like, like I wasn't avidly pissed. I mean, like I was like, this is just ridiculous, and the fact that it's like never gonna end until February is stressful.
So this is why we're problem solving with our Sundays.
Yeah, well, I like figured out a good routine, and I would have stayed there longer, but like I said, he had like his parents here, so I felt like I needed to go back because I didn't know what their plan was. I just make full use of his apartment amenities and had myself a workout, read on the treadmill. Like, I think I'm just gonna, if you're not gonna give me attention, then I'm having a me day.
Yeah, I'm the same way. So first of all, I thought us girls were gonna go get brunch that morning because we had discussed it, and like no one really answered in the group, and I was like, what's the move? What are we doing? I want to rot together. Everyone just was rotting on their own, unfortunately.
Individual rot.
Yeah, mutual rot. So I'm rotted with my boyfriend, you rotted with your boyfriend. And I just think all the way up, we got to figure out when the first game starts every weekend. I already looked. Next Sunday, 12:30. So we have until 12:30 to hang out with our boyfriends. Okay? Now, I'm going to give him like a little ultimatum like throughout the day. Like, okay, from 12:30 to the last game, we need to go to a restaurant, get food, be out in the civil environment, not locked in your little dungeon of a living room. Get food and have it there be a TV there so you can watch it.
Or if you're going to want to watch at home, you need to supply drinks and snacks.
Yeah.
And treats.
Yeah. But no, like my ADHD can't sit still. You know I can't do a whole day
but I
sitting
can't do the whole day. But like I would like to be like, here's the thing. And I think people, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. I would love to like I said, same thing. I'm like, oh my God, like should I just like be like NFL, like hostess to the mostest?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would love to be that wife that's, like, hosting the sports nights, like, making all the dips, like, wearing, like, a cute outfit, like, doing the whole setup for, like, one game on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Not for a 12-hour shift. Like, you know, like, the game that's the most important to you, like, your team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch it with you, you know. Be supportive girlfriend. Wear a T-shirt. Zone in. I don't need to be there for 11 hours.
Yeah. Oh, I'll watch the Patriots one maybe if he's lucky, but this past Saturday I was just fed up with football that I didn't even bother looking at the
show
screen.
me the hot guys. Like I love watching an Eagles game because I love my man.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce's hurt, but I would like love watching him.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone likes a Joe Burrow game.
Yeah.
Like at least there's hot guys on the TV. And guess what your punishment for making me sit through all of this is I will tell you that I think what guys I think are hot.
Yeah. There we go. And I think I don't even know if like snacks and drinks are the thing that I need. I think I just need like I'm a blabbermouth. I talk. I just need you to like engage a little bit with me. Like if you're not going to engage with me, like I'm talking to the fucking wall.
Yeah, I think I'm going to read a lot of books.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to read a lot of books, but I agree. Like, I just want to be like, can you just look at this TikTok and laugh at it? Like, you're not missing anything.
Yeah. I should have brought my laptop, though, because I could have done a lot of my work that I did yesterday.
Yeah, that is true, too. Like, I feel like I can do a lot on Sundays.
Yeah.
Now.
I don't know. I just need to be better prepared because that was not what I was expecting it to be.
I just, like, don't understand why we need to sit and watch every single minute of every single
And I don't want to go to the
game.
bars and watch it because a lot of our friends went to the bars. They went to West to watch. I'm like, how are you at the bars on a Sunday right now?
I just want like a little bit less intensity over this football. I also want how you're saying he was checking at the red lights. I would love someone has to have done a study on this. Does the amount of like accidents related to looking at your phone go up during football season? Probably. I feel like every man is like driving and like checking the fucking score.
Yeah.
Or like refreshing their fantasy thing. Because like guys don't really use their phone, but like they be on their phone looking at football. So I just wonder if phone related car accidents increase during football season.
Yeah,
let me know if any of you like did your paper on that in college.
Oh my god, dude, that would be like a kind of like a interesting like college study.
People are always like being like, I feel like if I say something I'll get comments all the time like, I wrote my paper on this. Like people really be writing their
smart out here.
Yeah, they just like write their thesis on really cool things. So just let me know if anyone knows anything about that. But it's really like, and they're gonna, after this episode, I'm gonna get loads of questions being like, when's my turn to come on and, you know, defend myself.
Yeah. This is, I mean, the second episode he's gonna be listening to, and of course, the second ever episode he's ever gonna listen to is fully about him and how unboyfriendy he was to me. I'm not a very needy girlfriend, but I want your attention when I'm talking.
Yeah. Like, I would
That sounded like a threat.
But watch out. If I show you a fucking TikTok, you better fucking watch it.
Yeah.
And laugh.
And
say, that looks like a really good restaurant, babe. We should go there.
Yeah. Oh, another thing he does is sure instead of yes. I'm like, you need to stop doing that. I can't with the sure. Sure.
I'm gonna cut their the TV
cord.
cord.
Oh my god, there was a Spectrum Mobile guy out front the other day. I should have told him to cut the wires.
Literally. Hit it with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Except I think it's his roommate's TV, so.
Which also, are you gonna get football jerseys?
Yep.
Dude, they're so expensive.
Oh. I showed him this TikTok. This lady. I don't know why I said that. She wasn't like an older lady. But Abercrombie has these super cute NFL shirts. They're men's, but they're super cute.
I want to get a jersey though.
Yeah, no, those two. But like these were really cute shirts. And this girl was like, "Hey guys, they're like $50 shirts and like $90 crew necks." She was like, "I know these NFL like collab Abercrombie shirts are a little pricey, but if your man is gonna make you like sit on the couch and watch 12 hours of football, tell him that the least he can fucking do is buy you one of these really cute shirts from Abercrombie." Yes. And I showed it to him. I'm like, and mind you, the whole thing says Abercrombie times NFL, so he's not paying attention. He's like, "Where do I get that?"
Oh my god.
Abercrombie. I'm like, "Did you watch the video?"
No. He didn't do
I'm like, it literally says Abercrombie everywhere.
the worst.
No, like genuinely, I don't even know, like 5 beautifully stunning, like hot naked girls can walk into the room and he
No, dude, I
even know.
was literally crawling over him. Like I was crawling up him and like being like a monkey on him, like I said I do. But times 10 on purpose. Didn't even care. He was like pushing my head to one way, to the other. And I was like, no. He's like, no, Sam, like get out of the way. Like, hold on. I'm like, no, just hug me.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
They're literally like, I don't know, like, just why don't you just go play football?
Yeah. And like he has a pool table, like in his living room now too.
Is that too loud though?
No, so here's the thing. We were playing pool together during one of the games because I was like, I want to do something. He's like, all right, let's play pool. So we were playing pool. If I even stand remotely in front of the TV while we're playing pool, he like is like, get out of the way. But I'm like, I'm not noticing that I'm doing this. I'm not doing it on purpose. But then towards the end of the games, I started doing it on purpose.
But what are you missing?
Literally.
Like your TV has like rewind.
Also, it has the volume. Just listen.
And like, how long is a football game?
Like
2
act
hours?
like the radio.
Football game's 2 hours, hour and a half.
Yeah.
Long. Something important's happening for like 5 minutes total.
Yeah.
So much of it is not any sport. So much of a sport is like
Nothing
really.
Just watch the highlights. Do they still just
watch the highlights?
Oh my god! You know what I used to be super big on when I was younger, because I don't know if this is still a thing. That the Nessun like top 10, is that still a thing? Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh my god! Like me and my brothers when we were younger,
like the top 10 plays of the
Sunday? Of the week.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like Nessun, do they still do that?
I don't know what Nessun is.
It's like a sports channel.
Maybe, but channel's my very like. I wonder if that's like. I don't know. No. Like I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Well, they would do like top 10 like plays of the week. It'd be like sick baseball catches or sick football catches or sick football tackles. I'm like, why can't you just watch that at the end of the week? Why do you need to watch all of this football? Just watch the Nessun top 10.
And they love to compare it to like. But you watch Love Island, but you like the Kardashians. I'm like, yeah, and if you walked in front of the TV when I was watching Love Island, I wouldn't be like, get out the way!
Cassie's about to say something important.
Or like, oh, I'm sorry, we need to go run an errand. I can pause it, come back.
Yeah. Pick up where I left off. Oh, we're watching it, but you have to leave at 9 p.m.
About, like ESPN?
Yeah. Isn't Nessun the same thing?
What's Nessun?
Nessun. Is Nesson not a thing?
What is
It's a
Nesson?
TV Nesson. Yeah. Oh, New England Sports. Oh, fuck. Nesson is a New England Sports Network.
See, there we go.
Red Sox, Bruins, Patriots, Celtics.
Okay.
Fuck. My bad. All right, my New England people know. Nesson.
I'm like, I've never
Oh
heard
my
of that.
god. But yeah, speaking of the fucking jerseys, I want to get a Patriots jersey because I really also do want to go to a game when I go back home, and it would be nice to have the jersey. And I
You
was
see your
looking at
friends were on the field?
what? Oh yeah, yeah, our friends were on the field. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
But one of our friends has money, so I can see that happening.
Rich people.
Yeah, rich people must be nice.
Oh, you want to watch football so bad? Get us seats to the game.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I wanted to get the Tom Brady fucking jersey, $130.
Gross. Get like a counterfeit one.
What does that mean?
Like that's probably like real. Like proceeds of that go to Tom Brady. It's like for real.
Yeah, I was trying to look everywhere. It's a retired jersey, so that you can only really get it on like the NFL site, because if you get it anywhere else, some people are upselling it because it's Tom Brady retired jersey.
Okay, another thing for you guys to comment, if you know places that give like kind of like fake jerseys, not like literal NFL jerseys, like fake ones,
Help a girl out.
let us know. I want a college one for like college game days to rep
Yeah,
like my
UT
school.
one. We have to go to Walmart for
No,
that.
I don't want a UT one.
Oh.
I want a Florida one.
Oh. See,
'Cause,
I
like-
don't have a team, so I'm just doing UT.
Because I like our friends were wearing like Riley was wearing her
Yeah.
school. And
Imagine
I'm
if I were LaSalle University. We don't
yeah,
even fucking have football.
loser.
Dude, we don't even have football.
I'm gonna rep the #1 public school in the nation.
Nah.
But I'm like, I want to wear like where I went to school. Like even if we're not at the bar where they're playing, like because I think that's like Haley will wear like an A&M jersey. When
Yeah.
like I think it's just cool to like wear it. So I want to get one of those, and then I want to get probably a Vikings jersey or a Dolphins jersey, whatever I find.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart because they have like a whole UT jersey
or
section.
both because there's so many football days. Because if I get it now, I'll have them. It's
Yeah.
not like I'm gonna get rid of them. I'll
Exactly.
use them for years and years.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's how I feel about the.
Oh,
Tom
what
Brady
am I saying?
jersey.
I'm going home. I wonder if I can finagle a jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Someone has to have
Probably.
one that I can have.
Yeah.
I might have a Dolphins jersey. No, I have a Vikings jersey at home, I think. Guys, problem solved. Gotta raid my childhood
I know. I could just
closet.
steal my brother's. My brother's.
Yeah. Last
Yeah,
time I went
maybe.
home, I got a Panthers jersey.
I know for a fact I have Bruins jerseys at home, but football jerseys, probably.
I
Not.
don't know if someone has to have a UF one too.
Yeah.
I'll steal. I'll
Anyways,
go into my family members' closets and take their stuff.
yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say about fucking football?
I just want to point out something really funny. My note just said this, and I'll leave you guys on this note. Men used to go to war, and now they play fantasy football. Go build a house or something.
Literally,
That's
they'd be punching walls when someone doesn't make a football catch.
Yeah.
Why did you write? When do you think?
you make best decisions. Oh, that was just notes to say, but I didn't think about it.
Oh.
It was like, so when we were walking to Bullen Bowl, I was like, I'm sober, so I make the best decisions. And then I think it was Ethan, or it was Alex. He was like, I find when I'm drunk, maybe I make better decisions. I was like, I don't know. He was like, that's a great debate for the podcast. And
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
No, but it is true though. Like, I feel like in the sense of drunk, you're more likely to do something.
Yeah, but we were saying I think drunk I make the best food decisions.
Yeah.
Sober I make the best logic decisions. But yeah,
Like-
we're just having. He was like, "It's a good debate."
Yeah,
for the
drunk,
podcast,
you're
so I
more
wrote it
likely to
down.
just do it.
I forgot that it's a combined note, and you can see what I write
Yeah,
down.
I was like, what is she talking about over there?
No, yeah, I just was a little writing it down. But yeah, that's basically our football.
I'm gonna have to go debrief my boyfriend on this whole episode so that he knows and he's prepared for it, and just be like, yo, just so you know, this episode's basically about you and how you didn't give me any attention all Sunday. And I'm not here for it. And he quote for quote, after I got home, he like texted me and goes, good night, like whatever. We'll have a more productive Sunday next Sunday. I'm like, yeah, okay. He goes, oh, quit with the sass. I was like, no.
I'm kind of pissed that Sunday we're having like a family day in my house. I'm going to Miami next weekend. And I was kind of confirming with my family. I'm like, because I'm kind of trying to make a jam-packed itinerary. So I was like, Sunday is like everyone cool with like hang out, family day, pool. And they were like, yeah, we'll like watch football on the TV. And I was like, don't worry. When we go to Miami, we're going to watch football on Sunday.
Yeah.
Not the whole fucking day. but we will partake in football watching. So don't stress.
Yep.
This was the funniest episode we've
No, it was
literally
fucking
ever done.
hilarious. Like I almost peed my pants.
I literally was crying.
I hope you guys find it as funny as we found it funny.
Yeah, maybe we're like, that wasn't funny. I think it was.
Me too. Anyways, guys.
Anyways.
We'll see you in the next one. Till then. Bye, guys.